Hmm. And I think we're live now. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live stream. If you're watching this as a VOD, then I hope you enjoy your time here. As for this game, Pokerogue, it is a fan-made Pokemon game that basically takes the concept of Pokemon gameplay and fuses it with the roguelike games. And if you want to try this game out for yourself, well, all you gotta do is just click on the link that I have provided in the description below, and yeah, that's the official website for this game, by the way. So yeah, now that I have given all that important intro, I suppose, let's continue with what run this was again. I think this is our run number 4. So yeah, last time we had this team that we were trying to work with. Unfortunately, our second run went pretty far, but in our goal, I kind of fumbled it on Wild Mudsdale, which I really wanted for the team, but that Mudsdale ended up killing my last 3 Pokemon, so that was not fun, but oh well, what can you do, I suppose. But anyways, okay, so now what I want to do is just level up my team, I think, evenly on this one, because last time what we had, or at least the last time when we had a decent run going, the problem that I ran into was that many of my Pokemon just remained weak because they were not getting as much experience, because they were getting experience from the XP share. So yeah, we're gonna try and avoid that this time and try to give every single Pokemon as many levels as possible, because that way we'll have more options when we go into fights and not just rely on just 2 or 3 Pokemon every time. So yeah, that's basically going to be the plan. At least I'm going to try to do that. I was trying to do that on the second run as well, but yeah, the the spawn that I got was let's just say not ideal. But anyways, I think I'm just going to take this money because yeah, I don't think I need to heal right now, at least. Anyway, Cyclist Axel, get ready to eat my dust. Okay, not gonna lie, that sounds kind of weird, bro, but anyways, both tackle and quick attack are the same base power, right? So I guess why not just click quick attack. Okay, so this Tailo has done decent damage, but hopefully that should be enough for Quaxley to just finish this up. Also, Quaxley gets work up this early on. Too bad it doesn't actually survive a hit unless it has leveled up a little bit. But anyways, this should be Torrent, right? Okay, cool. I think this guy only had 1 Pokemon too, so that should be fine. I'm not gonna lie, I think we might be just using our potions right now. Which I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that is something that I've also learned. And that, yeah, money preservation is pretty dang important. And well, it's stuff like this that definitely causes problems. I don't remember how many Pokeballs we collected. So you know what? I think I should just probably spend money over here and then just get the Pokeballs, because why not? Anyways, Sentret. I mean, sure. I'm pretty sure Sentret is supposed to be like a decently strong Pokemon for now, right? Yeah. That's not bad damage at all, honestly. Not gonna lie. I was kind of thinking of using this as setup fodder, because if you don't know, apparently in this game, now that I've defeated a Pokemon, this actually does not count, or the next encounter that we get, yeah, this doesn't actually count as a completely separate encounter. Now, this is going in the same string, so had I used work up in that previous turn, those boosts would still be present, even right now, which is, not gonna lie, a bit crazy. But anyways, this thing has used Bite instead of a normal type move, so that should be a little bit good, I suppose, although not really much, if I can be honest, because this thing is still doing like decent damage. Also, is that Overgrow? And even if it is, I still die to it. Oh my god. Also, by the way, yeah, I need to also level up this Riolu, which has a minus defense nature. Does it have any moves? And then, yeah, I don't think this is gonna take out Sentret, right? I think 1 normal type hit from Sentret and, Scovet over here that would be just the death of Riolu. So yeah, I think we're just going to click this Ember, and I think this should be enough to finish it off. Okay, cool. What I would really like to do is just level up everybody to 9, at least the ones that switched in. And yeah, then we're going to get this lead seed move. Now, I've not seen this game too much. However, from what I've seen, lead seed is specifically against bosses that have like multiple health bars is amazing. Because yeah, lead seed, I always confused how much amount it actually heals, or like how much amount it actually takes from the opponent. But as far as I remember, lead seed. By the way, should I take Pokeballs or should I take the dire hit? It's only for 5 battles, and okay, but it won't be active for the boss battle. But I guess on the 15th one we should have a boss battle, right? So let's take that, I suppose. Why not? Although this is not a boss fight, right? This is just some random trainer battle. Okay, cool, whatever, dude. But anyways, okay, Cleffa and Igglybuff. I need to remember that these Pokemon are fairy types now. I'm not gonna lie, still, what do you call it, kind of an old gen player, if you want to say that. And so yeah, I always forget that you know, these Pokemon are not normal types anymore, or just pure normal. I think Igglybuff is still normal type, right? But it's also, you know, it is also now a fairy type. Also, yeah, these guys do like no damage, so I think it's probably best to just what do you call it? I think lead seed both, right? Who did I lead seed this time? I'm not sure if it's a smart thing to lead seed Cleffa, but I mean, I suppose if it has that low HP, it probably wasn't. But another reason is that I'm not sure if Magic Guard is an ability that Cleffa gets. Also, by the way, Fennekin almost died. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god, dude. Well, that's kind of bad, but hopefully we should be able to just switch Fennekin out over here for... I don't want to switch in Riolu, but we kind of need to level this Pokemon up. You know what? Let's just take the risk and just wind with the Cleffa. Hopefully Bulbasaur is faster. But I don't think... Oh wait, it was faster. Okay, never mind then. Okay, hopefully we can survive at least a hit from Igglybuff, dude. Because that would be pathetic if that's not the case. Although it didn't even target Bulbasaur. So, or like, you know, Riolu. So that's fine. Riolu unfortunately has a minus defense nature. So... yeah, I think at this level, this could mean bad. Also, Riolu is in the lead slot, so if I use Growth over here, that's not gonna carry over to Bulbasaur. So I guess I just Mind Whip over here. If Bulbasaur could just switch out, and then I could just bring Riolu in without, you know, taking some needless damage, then that would be great. But, oh well, what can you do, I suppose. But anyways, okay, at least Riolu will be taking the XP for whatever comes next, so that's good, I suppose. But anyways, okay, so... Citrus Berry and Disarming Voice. We don't have a Fairy type, right? For a Fairy type, this would be decent TM. Although I don't think you can save TMs in this game, right? That's kind of crazy. But anyways, I guess we can just take the rare candy and just level up Riolu with that. Because I honestly don't think we have any other Pokemon that can use this stuff. So I'll just take this. Alright, cool. Okay, oh my god, but the level of Pokemons have increased significantly. This could spell a little bit of a disaster, not gonna lie, if this thing clicks a normal type move, but... okay, it did click a normal type move, and that's good damage. So let's just throw a lead seed out. At least that way, whatever switches in next can survive, like, you know, hopefully more than just 2 hits. But yeah, let's see how far we can take this run without losing anybody important. So now the question is, who should I switch in? I guess Quaxly, sure. The unfortunate thing is that my only bulky starter is Bulbasaur, and if Bulbasaur is taking that much damage, yeah, I don't think we can hold too much hope for the rest of the team. Let's see if I can get a Growl off, honestly. Like, that's kind of more important, I feel like. If this thing crits me, then, oh well, not much I can do about that, but, hey man, at least it's giving me more HP right now, because, hey man, Leech Seed is definitely going to come in clutch with that, but anyway, since I'm faster, I'm just going to Growl again, because why not? Maybe it clicks Tail Whip again, honestly, I'm not too sure. Oh, it does. Okay, actually, that's pretty amazing, not gonna lie. I'm just basically getting HP on Quaxly for free, honestly, at this point. But anyways, okay, I think for now I'm just gonna switch to... should I go for another Growl? You know what? Let's go for another one. See if it goes for Tail Whip again. Yeah, I think I can just get some more HP on Quaxley. Okay, never mind. Now it's not going for it. Okay, I mean, that's cool too. At the end of the day, we just wanted this thing to get weakened so that Fennekin can actually take it out once it switches in. So that should be good, hopefully. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Okay, so far so good. I mean, yeah, I'm taking a little bit of damage on, other Pokemons, but hopefully we should be able to just ride it out for now. But anyways, okay, that should give a decent XP to the 3 starters. I think they were the only ones other than Riolu that switched in on this Pokemon. But anyways, oh, okay, oh my god, we're getting Crunch. Okay, dang, that is actually pretty good, honestly. I think Riolu might be the only one, though, that can learn it, right? I'm not too sure if I can be honest. Let's see. Yeah, Riolu is the only one. But I guess since Riolu really has nothing else that can use, I suppose we can just teach it, honestly. Like, I think we can just remove Faint, right? I know it's useful for double battles, but it's only useful if the opponent clicks Protect, which... Yeah, how am I gonna tell which Pokemon has Protect, dude? But anyways, now we have Yungoos with Stakeout, so that's always scary. So now what do we do? Okay, oh my god. I guess we can just crit this thing. That would work too. And then obviously because now we're in Blaze range, it should be a KO. Okay, fantastic, honestly. Okay, so far, things are going pretty well. Also, Quaxley is getting Wing Attack, but Quaxley is not a flying type, right? But I guess it's still a better move than, a Pound at the end of the day. Which honestly, I don't even know how, a duck would be able to pound someone. I think something like Tackle would actually make more sense for Quaxley, but oh well. Honestly, what's the even point of, making moves like Pound and Tackle and... I think there's another move that is very similar, to these moves, but yeah, like they're basically the same move, so why even make it? I'm not too sure, but anyways. Okay, so our boost should last for this battle and the battle that comes out after this one, right? Okay, so let's just pray for some crits over here too. Also, hi Arcane, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you have having a good day. But yeah, how are you doing, buddy? I saw your short, that you just uploaded of the Sellsword Twin Blades on Crystal Sage. So, yeah, I also remember that you were talking about, that you tried out that weapon on your own time, which, hey man, I was, I was not kidding when I said that, yeah, these Sellsword Twin Blades are broken, because I remember when I first played Dark Souls 3, my friend recommended that weapon to me, and boy, I cannot disagree with the fact that, yeah, that weapon is broken. Though, can it carry you through the entire game? Well, that depends on you, I suppose, but yeah, what are your thoughts going into Dark Souls 3 now? You said that you progressed a little bit further into the game, right? So, like, how far did you go, like, on your, off-stream, Sellsword Twin Blade try? Like, did you saw the Final Lord boss? Although, I guess you already saw it in the, the intro cutscene. But yeah, anyways, how was your day, dude? My day was fine. It wasn't, I would say spectacular, especially because I had to go get my mother back home from, pretty far away from my home. I stopped both late. Oh, okay. Oh my god. So you got spoiled on Orlando, huh? I'm not gonna lie. That was the one reason I was, asking you to not go there and instead fight the dancer. Because, yeah, that was a pretty special moment, I would say, from Dark Souls 3. Yeah, dude, the fact that Orlando returns, yeah, I have made a controversial, I guess, sort of controversial take on my channel when I did my Dark Souls 3 playthrough. And that was that I said that Dark Souls 3 was the actual successor to Dark Souls 1 and not Dark Souls 2. And, there are plenty of reasons to say that, but primarily the reason why I say that is because of Orlando being in Dark Souls 3. The fact that there's no mention of it in Dark Souls 2, nor does it even make any appearance, yeah, that yeah, that kind of feels crazy, not gonna lie. But yeah, Actually, now that I think about it, you probably will be streaming soon as well. I respect, am ready to play tonight. Wait, did you respect your main character? Or did you just... honestly, you know what? I think I need to pay attention over here. Fennekin took too much damage. Oh my god, dude. That is not great. Okay, so one move was Gust, so Bulbasaur can't switch in. And the other was Confusion. Okay, oh my god. Things are going kind of bad, not gonna lie over here. This twin fight is kind of dangerous. Hopefully Starly should be able to just take it out. I think they should probably just target Fennekin over here. So let me just go with this. See what happens. Okay, I think we should be able to live this. I used the respec glitch to respec for free. I'm having a lot better time with the Gorilla Spellcaster now. Wait, what did you even respect on that character? I think you probably just need to, like, you know, grind a lot of levels for that character to actually be viable, so that, you know, you could actually, like, you know, put some points into vigor and endurance. Like, you know, I've always said, those are like the two most important stats, no matter what build you do. Oh, actually, I forgot that Quaxley also has, what do you call it, wing attack now. I forgot I even put that on this. Okay, oh my god. Wait a second, dude. Hold up. Oh, so you just dropped the intelligence playthrough entirely, huh? But that's kind of a shame, honestly, because, yeah, once we got that... I don't really know what this dude's name is, if I can be honest. I'm not gonna lie, the only time I saw this dude was on my very first playthrough when I was exploring everything. After that, I never go to this dude. But the funny thing is, this dude, like, he sells the best sorceries in the game, but most people don't even, like, you know, find this dude for the sorceries. They find him for the Morian Blade, I believe. It's a weapon in Dark Souls 3 that, you know, you can just equip it and it boosts your damage. But I think it also increases the damage you take. I'm not sure what its actual effects are, other than, you know, it's boosting of damage. But yeah, that's basically why they get the guy. They don't actually go for him for his spells. But yeah, not gonna lie, dude. I think the spellcaster build could have worked. You just need to grind a little bit. But anyways, okay, now... First... hold on. Didn't the last run we had this guy's brother Chili? Now we have Chris, huh? That is correct. It shall be I and my esteemed water types that you must face in battle. Not gonna lie, kind of bold words to explain freaking Oshawott and what do you call it, Simipour? Or like, I don't think he even has Simipour. I think he will have Panpour. Yeah, I think there are better water types than this, like, you know, in the Unova region. But honestly, you know what? First, I should probably send out Bulbasaur, you know. Do what Tater asked me to do in the last run, which is to show off Bulbasaur's power. But anyways, so you're just gonna do the same, you know, strength build that you did in Dark Souls 1 then. Alright, I mean, that would work too, man. Like, I played Dark Souls 3, like, pure strength on my channel as well. And, yeah, let's just say, while I would say the Sword Twin Blade is pretty busted in terms of its damage at the very least, bro, it's not as, you know, I would say beginner friendly as a freaking hammer is. But I don't know, maybe Smo's hammer just had very good poise damage and what do you call it? It had very good poise damage, and it also did, like, it gave a lot of hyper armor too. So also I think Snorlax's hammer, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think every time you hit somebody with it, it also gives you like some HP back, right? I don't remember, if I can be honest. I don't think the HP amount is too much, but I think that is the case. So yeah, that is definitely something. But yeah, anyways, since you already know about Aralondo, really excited to see you go through the end game now. But yeah. Okay, oh my god, yeah. One thing that I would definitely like to rant about Bulbasaur is that, this is a Gen 1 grass type, yet it gets physical grass moves instead of special grass moves. Now, I know when this game, this Pokemon was first introduced, all grass moves were special. So, stuff like Razor Leaf and Vine Whip would be, special moves. But now this is, now these are physical moves starting from Gen 4. Yet Bulbasaur's moveset is exactly the same, dude. Despite it being a special attacker, which I'm not gonna lie, this definitely sucks for this poor Pokemon, if I can be honest. But anyways, is it worth it to take Razor Leaf over Vine Whip? I'm sacrificing 5% accuracy for, 10 base power extra and also high crit chance. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for accuracy, dude. Because, missing moves is pretty bad. Screw it. Why not? Last stream, Arcane was saying to get Caterpie. I didn't get Caterpie, and guess what? That run died immediately. So, yeah, let's do the same reckless BS that Arcane always likes to see over here. Okay, oh my god. Oh. By the way, yeah, remember when I said I'm a sucker for accuracy? Yeah, do not do what I just did over here. Always pick the 100% accurate move, no matter how much base power you get or whatever broken other effects you get. Never, ever, ever, ever sacrifice accuracy for power. Yeah, that's the golden rule of Pokemon. You just saw that right away, because now I'm in goddamn trouble. But anyways, now what do we do? So Bambor wants to click Lick, which is bad, by the way, because that move can paralyze. Oh, by the way, speaking of accuracy issues. Okay, so Furious Swipe and Lick are the only moves I've seen from this guy. But all my other Pokemon is definitely going to use Water Gun. So I think the best move to go for is just Wing Attack over here. Although this probably does nothing because I don't have Stab on it actually. Okay, oh my god, that is quite the bad luck. But at least we got the hit off. So that definitely counts for something, right? Okay, please don't hit me 5 times. Okay, 3 times, that's the average. And I get paralyzed. Okay, that is problematic. I mean, I guess I can't really do much with this Pokemon now, can I? Yeah, I don't think I can do much about this one. So, rather than just take unnecessary damage on something that I want to switch in now, let's just let it faint and let's bring in Riolu. Now it's time to put that Crunch TM to use. Well, provided Riolu can actually survive this, which that critical hit is not filling me with confidence. Also 2 critical hits. Not that the last crit mattered, by the way. Okay, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. That Razor Leaf over frickin' Vine Whip, that was possibly the worst decision, because I think this run might be just over because of that. Because how am I supposed to damage this? Yeah, this has Water Gun, so I can't, beat this with Fennekin. Okay, oh my god, that does absolutely nothing. And I think, far as I know, this Pampor should be faster than my entire team. Unless Starly can somehow outspeed it. Although I guess we can, right, with a quick attack. But with this kill. Oh, it does kill actually, never mind. Okay, we won. Thank god, by the way. But anyways, I guess we can take it over Tackle. Tackle is pretty much useless. Considering Quick Attack is the exact same move, but Quick Attack always goes first. But anyways, by the way, Eldrip Bozo, but now where do we go? Metropolis, Lake, Grassy Fields. Last time we only got like 2 options, now we have 3. Okay, I suppose. What do you guys think? Where should we go? My vote is for Metropolis, because I think Grassy Field would give us grass types, which, we already have a good grass type. Lake is probably going to be water types, I'm gonna assume, unless there's a chance for getting some Dratini or something like that. Not that it's a good Pokemon anyway, considering it won't be a good Pokemon until level 55. So, Metro sounds cool. Yeah, that's what I was going for too. Other fires I know, this should only have like poison types, right? But I actually, you know what? I just remembered that Bulbasaur is also a poison type. Never mind, all 3 options were bad. Although now we have Glameow. That's not a poison type, that's a normal type. Fun fact, it's the normal type from Gen 4 only. Okay, oh my god, Hypnosis. Yeah, get out of here. But, okay, oh my god, this thing is much bulkier than I thought. Actually, hold on. Okay, oh my god, actually it's doing far too much damage. I was thinking of just setting up with double team and just using Starly to sweep this area. Okay, well, I guess we won't be doing that, so let's just do that, I suppose. Okay, cool. Although, hold on. Starly is still gonna keep that double team boost, right? And also, I forgot that this thing actually evolved super early. Oh my god. Although, I think mine does not have... Actually, wait a second. What ability does this even have if it doesn't have Intimidate? Because the only other ability I know that Staravia gets is Reckless, but that's the hidden ability, right? No way I just got a freaking hidden ability Starly for myself. Okay, we need to check that actually. But first let's put Aqua Jet on Quaxley, because Quaxley is a physical attacker. But anyways. But yeah, so since you're saying you're gonna use Strength, what weapon are you gonna go for, by the way, dude? Like, are you still gonna use the, Snorlax's hammer, or you're just gonna use the mace? Because the mace is by far the best great hammer in the game, by the way, if you want to know. But anyways, Facade can be useful if I get status effects. But, the mace... Alright, well, I mean, that's a great option, honestly. It doesn't annoy you with the fact that, it doesn't cover too much of the screen, unlike, some of the other great hammers. And, yeah, its scaling and its base damage is, I think, higher than every other great hammer in the game. So you're probably going with the best option you can get. I also go off with the Magic Great Sword. Well, you already have the Great Sword of Judgment from Pontiff Sulivar, which, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, I checked this after, Cloud said... that Moonlight Greatsword apparently does more damage. Yeah, I checked it and apparently that's not true. The Greatsword Judgment is actually superior. And I think the reason for this is because in every at least the trilogy of Dark Souls, all end game bosses essentially have huge magic resistance. So yeah, any weapon that does split magic damage is gonna struggle a lot. Like in Dark Souls 1, for example, if you go against Seath. By the way, this Rattata has the ability Hustle. But anyways, yeah, so... Okay, oh my god, how do I lose my, string of thought that quickly? I need to get better at that one, but anyways. What does this do? Critical hit ratio. Okay, I mean, that's pretty much what we had last time, right? But anyways, yeah, so... what I was saying was that the split damage... Oh, Yamper. This evolves into Boltund, right? The electric dog Pokemon. I mean, that's not a bad option, honestly. You know what? Let's just catch this one. This seems like a decent poke. Oh, okay, never freaking mind. Oh, actually, I forgot that, yeah, we don't actually get to, just lose this encounter. We can just actually just keep switching in. Okay, oh my god, this thing also has Nuzzle, huh? Okay, I mean, had I taught somebody Facade, that would have been good. But anyways, okay, let's see if Razor Leaf lands this time. Okay, it does. Alright, cool. But anyways, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, the Moonlight Greatsword actually does less damage because it's pure, near pure magic damage. Whereas the Greatsword Judgment has a decent amount of split damage in its... Also, Ball Fetch. What ability is Ball Fetch? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not very good with the Gen 8, so I am not sure, guys, what that is. Also, Grassy Terrain. I mean, that could be useful, I suppose. Anyway. Okay, oh my god. Full Heal actually seems like the best option, honestly, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's just go with Full Heal, honestly. I don't want my Bulbasaur paralyzed. But anyways, okay, another Yamper. Although this one is less level than the, like, lower level than the one that I just faced, right? Can I just use you to beat this? I guess I can. Or I can actually use Riolu as well, honestly. Because I don't think Riolu will get used at all in any battles unless it evolves into Lucario, which honestly I don't even know how to grind friendship on this Pokemon. But yeah. So yeah, I think if you want to go with a Magic Great Sword Arcane, you can just go with the Great Sword Judgment. I think it's probably the better choice than the Moonlight Great Sword, if you ask me. Although I don't remember what you can... Oh wait, no. Oh my god, this boss's soul is so bad. So one option is Moonlight Great Sword, which is an inferior option to what you have. It's not a bad weapon, by the way, if you want to use it, just for, the fact that it's a classic weapon. But yeah, the other option is pretty bad, not gonna lie. Just remember what it was. It's a spell, by the way, and the spell that requires 50 intelligence. Is it worth it though? Absolutely not. But anyways, by the way, yeah, I also forgot that the DLC for ZA also came out, right? I've not actually looked that one up right now. Probably should do that soon, but first let's use, I think, HP up on Bulbasaur, right? Because I think we'll try and keep this a little bit bulky on the team. Okay, oh my god, this is our second battle, right? I think last run died on this girl only, right? Like this particular, what do you call it, rival fight? Alright then, let's see. Okay, oh my god, how long is our text going? Okay, I mean, that's something, dude. But anyways, okay, Toracat. Have you ever seen this girl use Toracat before? Honestly, I'm not sure. But the fact that, what do you call it? You know what, let's just click crunch over here. I think that's fine for now. Okay, that definitely helps a lot. Because I think now Quaxley... Wait, what? Wait, why did I lose 1 HP and then my speed rose? That was a bit weird. Okay, oh my god, I don't even know what happened over there. But anyways, yeah, I think that should allow us to just switch into Quaxley and just... Okay, oh my god, this thing has double kick too. Well, I mean, I don't really have any other choice. I have to just go for this. Okay, well, huge clutch crit, by the way. I think we kind of needed that. I don't think Toracat would have survived that. Oh my god. It's accurate. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's a common name, by the way, for that weapon. Yeah, that weapon is just broken, dude. Yeah, Cell Sword. And by the way, just a fun fact over here. It's actually not even the strongest of the double swords. You know those guys in the Deacons area that were, also holding double, curved swords? I think they're called the Grave Warden's curved swords. Yeah, they're actually the strongest of the, what do you call it, great curved swords. Not the one that you are using. Yeah, the Cell Sword Twin Blade. However, I still call the Cell Sword Twin Blade broken because, I mean, first of all, even if it's not the strongest, it's like, it's not the, it's not weak by a large margin. And second, like, it still does like so much damage, plus it's a starter weapon. And the fact that a literal starting class gets that weapon is like, yeah, that is just too much, dude. But anyways, at least Yamper managed to get like one, what do you call it? Okay, cool. Let's see if this thing gets first song. No, dude. You remember that, what do you call it? One area that, you said I did very good platforming on? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I still can't figure out. Like, I was just recording an episode and I could not figure out that thing's puzzle. The gank I was able to deal with, although it, it took very long, not gonna lie. Also, wait a second. The battle is still going on, right? Hey, yo. The battle was still going on. Why is this thing evolving right now? Is that normal? I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't happen in Pokemon battles, but I guess this game has a different concept regarding evolutions middle of the battle. Yeah, the battle is still going on. What the hell? Oh, okay, well that's a bit weird. Not gonna lie, but I guess I'm not gonna complain. I'll take an evolution for free, dude. Why not? Also, Icy Wind. Okay. Oh my god. I don't think Vanilla technically gets anything for fire type Pokemon. Well, I guess... Oh, wait, never mind. Flame Charge was pointless. Although this might be my strongest move, even though Fennekin is a special attack. I just put Flame Charge on because, yeah, it raises my speed. And this thing apparently really wants me slowed down. So I guess speed AI definitely applies to this game, right? I'm not too sure. It seems like a neat feature. Seems like a broken feature as well, I'm not gonna lie. But, oh well, sure. I mean, it's not gonna affect competitive, obviously, because competitive happens on like 50 level battles or like a level 100 battles. But, you know, like still, I think for balancing purposes, this can make Pokemon that can evolve early pretty broken. But anyways, okay, at least this run is making past the last point. So, you know, praise that we get something, you know, good for this run. Also, what is this? Revise the holder for half HP upon fainting from a direct hit. Wait, what? Yeah, for us casuals, it would be fun to see. Yeah, honestly, you know what? It would be kind of like anime. You know how Ash's Pokemon evolved, you know, mid-battle? Yeah, I guess it would be pretty similar to that. Watching and lurking power is... To this, I would say everybody, if you are reading Arcade's stupid comment, yeah, just search Cybertron misses freaking 3 Will-O-Wisps in a row. Yeah, just search that. You will immediately know that Arcade is like the biggest liar in the chat right now, by the way. Like, I think that should be... Honestly, you know what? Yeah, why was I even believing you? That is like the prime example of... Also, what is this? Showman. Step right up, folks. Try your luck on the brand new Boba Fett Vac-O-Matic. What? Fun and games. You encountered a traveling show with a prize game. You will have 3 turns to bring the Boba Fett as close to 1 HP as possible without KOing it. So you can wind up a huge counter on the bell ringing machine. But be careful. What? But be careful. If you KO the Boba Fett, you will have to pay for the cost of reviving it. Also, it costs $690. Or like Poké dollars. Nice. I guess for that number, I guess I have to play it, huh? Okay, so all we need to do is just bring this to, you know, close to 1 HP so I can, what do you call it, charge up a counter. I think Riolu might be the perfect choice, right? Because Riolu has Crunch and Riolu is not very strong, so 3 turns remaining. Oh wait, I was not supposed to click Work Up. Although I guess, given Boba Fett's HP, I think we probably will need it. I'm not too sure. Boba Fett keeps charging its counter swing. Okay, let's see how much Crunch does. Okay, oh my god. Actually, hold on. Does Metal Claw click kill over here? No, right? I don't think this would kill. Well, if it misses, then obviously, which by the way, yeah, Metal Claw, not 100% accurate. I hope you guys see that Arcane is lying in chat and you should ignore his stupid comment. Boba Fett winds up a counter swing and the Boba Fett barely taps the button and nothing happens. Oh no, you don't win anything. Okay, never mind. I just wasted money then. Alright then, sure dude, why not? Honestly, this, you know, story of my life. But anyways, yeah, moving past that stupidity. Also, oh my freaking god, I'm not gonna lie, if there is one thing this Riolu is getting is the freaking defense drops, dude. Because holy crap. I think it has scored like how many crunches have I clicked? I think the only time this thing did not score what do you call it, a defense drop is like I think 1 time. And we have clicked this move several times already. I mean Water Pulse could be decent, but this is a physical attacker. I'm not sure on that. It's also a decent ground support, not gonna lie. Whatever. Let's just take Water Pulse over Growl, I suppose. We have Work Up anyway. But anyways, okay, now I should probably heal, right? Because some dangerous things could come up. Restores HP. Okay, oh my god. This Enigma berry has to be one of the most useless berries ever. Like, why would anybody use this thing? But anyways, so we're on level 27, right? So hopefully no boss fight happens. Also, oh my god, I think I should probably focus on evolving my starters, dude. So I just get this X defense, honestly, and then yeah, focus on getting evolutions. Also a breeder. Okay, I mean, okay, my god, it's the same thing as in Gen 3, right? Yeah. Breeders, if for those of you who do not know, use low level Pokemon, but they use a lot of them. That's their entire gimmick. Also in Gen 3, these guys could literally be fought. Actually, not even in Gen 3. I think till Gen 5, you could, fight breeders over and... Wait, I just remembered Tyrogue has counter. Okay, but it didn't go for it. Though it definitely scored a critical hit. Oh my lord, dude. That is not cool. I want... actually, you know what? Bulbasaur could probably come in here, right? What am I doing? Yeah, because Bulbasaur is a poison type and we're bulky, so... unless Tyrogue can hit us something which is very powerful, I don't think we care about this. Okay, I think we just use this for lead seed and growth farming. Alright. I mean, at least I can... Well, I can show you my freaking setup strat if I can actually land the freaking thing. By the way, for anybody wondering why I censor myself so much, it's because, well, I like to comment on a lot of people's comments, in videos, like for example, EKI Butters and Arcane Cosmo in chat. But usually, even when I am, censoring, some of the curse words, my comments still get deleted. Like recently, this happened with EKI Butters' video, and yeah, it has happened to me in the past as well. So that's why I like to censor myself, because God knows what YouTube could do to screw me over. But yeah, it is what it is, dude. Not everybody gets affected by it. Only some people get, and apparently I am one who gets affected by it. So it is what it is, dude. But anyways, now that yeah, we have lead seed to give us our HP back, and yeah, growth to boost our special attack, we can essentially just sit on this Tyrogue and boost our stats as much as possible before we go on the offensive, obviously. But obviously I don't want to lose too much HP here, although I feel like I may have already lost too much HP. So unless this breeder has, something dangerous in the back, or actually, you know what, no, unless she has nothing good on the back, yeah, I think we're kind of we're kind of struggling right now. But anyways, wouldn't need any setup if you had super powerful moves. I really want to curse at you, Arcane, right now. Just like how Butters does in his stream. But need to contain myself if I want to continue this YouTube grind. Also, by the way, really would love to put sleep powder over something. But double edge is kind of the nuke move, as I said in my previous stream, and I don't want to get rid of it. Nah, let's just remove it. I don't think I'll use Bulbasaur in a situation where I need to click double edge. So, let's use the sleep powder. See if we can find an opportunity. Toxel, okay. Can I put this Pokemon to sleep? Well, without dying, that is. Well, accuracy, obviously barring, but anyways, okay. Alright, so this is electric poison, right? Okay, oh my god, what do I even have against this Pokemon? I mean, if Fennekin was a breaks, then yes, that would be a psychic type, but yeah, I don't have that option, so now what do I do? I don't want to let Bulbasaur faint, especially because next will be a boss fight. And I want to evolve Bulbasaur into Ivysaur. Also need to remember, electric types cannot be paralyzed after Gen 6. So, Nuzzle will not work here. Although I could always tail whip this by bringing Yamper in, right? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I think Riolu might be my best choice. I'm not gonna lie, obviously, because of Riolu's fragility, I don't like using it. Especially when this thing is using acid, which is, dangerous. But anyway, how bulky Rat... Oh, wait, that raises speed, right? Uh-oh. Actually, wait a second. If this thing is just going to click Nuzzle, why did... You know what? Never mind. It's just ensuring that there's like a 0% chance that Riolu outspeeds it. Or I guess it is trying to go for this so that acid can actually KO here. But okay, thank God. I'm not gonna lie, getting dangerously low over here. Not liking this one bit, but anyways. By the way, speaking of breaks in, here we have another evolution in the middle of a freaking battle. Yeah, we're going full anime with this game over here, honestly, not gonna lie. But yeah, anyways, how are you guys doing? Which, by the way, yeah, anybody has watched the, DLC for ZA? I didn't get the time for seeing what the DLC had in store for it. But I've heard of, like, I don't know, regional variants of Mega Evolutions. Like, is that true? If that's true, that's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Like, what am I supposed to expect from that? Like, Mega Evolutions variant? I don't even know. Like, it's kind of like, sounds like, what do you call it? Kind of like what Mega Charizard Y and Mega Charizard X are, but honestly, I'm not sure. Like, they were showing a Mega Lucario variant, something like that. I don't even know what that was, if I can be honest. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Pikachu. This actually might be a massive threat to my team now that I think about it, considering my 2 Pokemon that can handle it are completely gone. So, hopefully, Bite can just deal with this. Maybe? I'm not too sure. I mean, I'm winning the quick attack fight. But if it's gonna go for... Actually, no, wait. I can't be paralyzed. But I can be critical hitted. Oh my God. Can I get decent luck, dude? Actually, I kind of need Yamper for the Mantike, I think. Actually, no. I should be able to deal with it normally. Also, by the way, I've never used a Boltund because I've never played Gen 8. So... I have no idea when I could get that Pokemon, honestly. Do you think this Pikachu would be dumb enough to click Thunderbolt right now? Or like, Thunder Shock? I really hope it isn't, by the way. That's why I switched to Staravia so I can quick attack this. Okay, never freaking mind. This thing is just going full prediction mode on me. But anyway, I should be faster, right? Okay, cool. Just don't static para. Well, boys, you're seeing the first-hand experience of what we call unlucky. But anyway, at least we have Bulbasaur evolving, so I guess that, amounts to something. My God, honestly, I'm not sure why I like Pokemon so much. This is the kind of stuff that regularly happens to me, or like it used to happen to me when I used to Nuzlocke this game. Flame Body, Burn, Static Paras... freaking, Razor Leaf crits, freaking 55% Sing landing on me. All the time, all the bad juju that you can think of. But anyway, since I'm paralyzed and honestly, Yamper can't even survive ahead, so I guess I just have to go into Quaxwell and just hope that the Mantike can't really do anything to it. Which, by the way, thank God we're not a fighting type right now, because yeah, the final evolution of this Pokemon, Quaxwell, is a fighting type. So that would have done some decent damage to me. But anyway, Endeavor. I mean, sure, I guess we can go some of the competitive route of this Pokemon. But to be fair, Endeavor Quick Attack is kind of a gimmicky strategy. But I guess Growl is kind of useless on this Pokemon, right? Because we have Intimidate. So yeah, let's just take Endeavor. Why not? Anyway, what was the last Pokemon? Oh, it's Ditto. Okay, so if this thing has a Ditto, so this is gonna click transform, right? Do I want this to transform into my Quaxwell? I think the best thing to do is probably just switch into Riolu so that it transforms itself into Riolu, right? Yeah, okay. And now I just need to pray that it doesn't click Crunch, or if it clicks Crunch, it doesn't do too much damage. Okay, Metal Claw. That's like the worst move it could have clicked, by the way. So, I guess GG's. Which, by the way, if you do not know, Ditto can copy all of your stats, but except for HP. So, Ditto's awful HP remains, always intact with it. So, yeah, if you're thinking you're just going to copy somebody's bulky Leech Seed user or Calm Mind user or something like that, yeah, that won't work. Because, yeah, Ditto keeps its awful HP still. So, yeah. You might copy the, the defensive stats, but you are not going to get the HP stat of a bulky Pokemon. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're using Ditto for, although Ditto is mostly only used like when a Pokemon game has just, newly come out and people are just using the most OP broken stuff in the game, before that stuff gets banned. But anyways, okay, I need to always make sure that my money isn't going too low. Also, okay, oh my god, I only get one full heal. Although I guess I only need it for Staravia, right? I don't think I care too much about healing Riolu up. But anyways, okay, cool. Alright, and now we have an Eevee. Am I missing a type on the team? So I have a water fighting type eventually. I guess not. Then we also have a future fighting steel type. What do you call it? A Ditto that copies the move Fissure is unstoppable. Well, that's actually true unless I have the ability Sturdy or 70 30% of the times at the very least. Yeah, need to keep those in mind. Actually, come to think of it, is there a Pokemon that has the ability No Guard and a one-hit KO move? I don't think there is, right? I think there are ways to get a Pokemon with the ability No Guard to actually know a move that can one-hit KO Pokemon, but they are, I think, only something that you can do in double battles. So, I guess thank God for that, honestly. Like, that would be extremely broken, I feel like. But, I guess it's a good time to see what Quaxwell's Water Pulse can do. Yeah, it does absolutely nothing, by the way, which makes sense considering this is a physical attacker. And Eevee's adaptability freaking boosted, what do you call it? Adaptability boosted tackles are doing some insane damage. I think Covet is also normal type move and it's stronger than tackle, so should have watched out for that, I suppose. Well, that's bad. But anyways, okay. I mean, that's fine. We should be able to just use a revive. I think I have the money. So, yeah, sayonara Eevee. I don't think I need any evolutions on my team currently. Although I do not know, like, is Sylveon a decent Pokemon for the team? I'm currently lacking a fairy type, which could be useful. But anyways, first of all, revive Quaxwell. It's like one of my strongest Pokemon. And just like that, I'm now strat for cash, dude. That is not great. But oh well, what can you do, I suppose? Also, who should I level up? Should I level up Riolu? Honestly, I'm not sure how Riolu's friendship will be building up, because we need friendship on this Pokemon to make it a Lucario. Honestly, I'm not sure how this Pokemon would work, if I can be honest. Because like, we can't just run around in circles to just, evolve Riolu into Lucario that way. I don't even know how you would farm friendship on this thing. So I guess for now, I just give it to Ivysaur, because Ivysaur, I think, its bulk is kind of necessary. By the way, Fido is our boss fight, huh? Well, I suppose it's time to send out the Pokemon we just leveled up. But anyways, okay, so far as I remember, when this game first came out, Leech Seed was specifically broken against Pokemon like this. The boss Pokemon that have multiple freaking health bars. And the reason for this is because Leech Seed, it strips still the same amount of HP that it normally, strips away from Pokemon, except the 1/16th HP that would strip will literally apply to the entire health bar. So yeah, like, it's pretty crazy. But I'm not sure if that is applying over here or not, because like, I think the final boss of this game has like around 5 or some health bars. I don't remember how many. And yeah, like, it literally used to like take away like 1.5 health bar on like just one turn. Leech Seed was that broken back in the day when this game first came out. But anyways, okay, this is the last battle, right? So there's no point in setting up. So I guess let's just spam Razor Leaf for the win. Not that Play Rough can do anything. Okay, oh my god. Razor Leaf is doing absolutely nothing, by the way. Although I guess Leech Seed is doing, so why worry about anything, I suppose. But yeah, I think that should be an easy dub on this Fido, because I don't think this can do anything. Also, oh my god, why am I only getting 2 HP back? I guess that Fido really didn't have too much HP. Okay, cool. I guess at the end of the day, then I wasted money on Quaxwell's Revive, right? Although I do not know, it also got XP from that. Anyways, do I get to choose what... Okay, well, we don't get to choose what the next area we go to. And also we have an Alolan Raticate. So this is dark normal type, right? As far as I know, this thing doesn't even get the ability Hustle. But it is a dark type, so that bite will have stab on it. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god, that might be pretty strong. But holy crap, Ivysaur is bulky as hell, dude. Okay, that's definitely good, dude. We'll take that. But anyways, okay, Braixen also learns a decent psychic type move. But anyways, I think I should probably just get rid of Howl or Ember. I was thinking of Ember because, like, why would I use Ember over Flame Charge? Like, yes, it's a special attacker, but Flame Charge boosts my speed. That's like a worthy stat to raise for me to use this move over Ember. But honestly, when am I gonna use Howl? This is a special attacker, dude. So I guess let's just remove Howl for now. But anyways, okay. Oh, okay. Oh my freaking god! Seriously? Okay, I mean, balancing is going kinda out of the bat, I suppose. But, okay, should I just blow all my money right now? Doesn't seem like the best move, but, I think maybe we have something that we can cook with over here. I think now we can definitely replace Ember with Overheat. Okay, police officer. Okay, I mean, what does he want? A Yamper. Okay, I think has that been the case like ever since the beginning of Pokemon, where Also, my god, Ivysaur is faster than Yamper, bro. This Pokemon is fast as hell. How am I faster than Yamper? Oh my god. Okay, I mean, that is definitely something, dude. But anyways, okay, let's see if we can get a sleep powder. Okay, dang. My god, Ivysaur is just being the absolute tank right now. Honestly, you know what, Arcane, if you're still around... Oh, wait, never mind. This thing woke up. Okay, I mean, but what did it go for? Can I just... Okay, never mind. I could have put it to sleep again, but... Although, I guess I can still do that. It's using moves that, don't hurt me too much. So that's cool. Anyways, okay, can I get a sleep powder off? Okay, never mind. I guess it is a 75% accurate move, huh? Though luckily when you have so much bulk that you can just, tank everything, you do get a lot of chances to land it. So obviously to keep that in mind. And because this game is, stupid, where, after this battle ends, the, battle doesn't actually end itself. So, okay, oh my god. Okay, what was this police officer thinking before? Like, why was this Pokemon switched in earlier? Okay, I mean, questions should be asked on that one, but I think for now we can just keep those questions to ourselves and just switch to Quaxwell. Incinerate. Okay, that would have destroyed my berry if I had. Wait, that was not even a freaking crit. Okay, that was pretty high damage, not gonna lie. Oh my god, how frail is Quaxwell, dude? The game says that was not very effective, dude. I don't think I agree with that, if I can be honest. That was needlessly strong. But anyways, at least we can deal with it. And now I think I should just bait Spark from, this guy's Yamper and just go back into Venusaur. Also, low sweep, huh? Do you think this Pokemon will ever get the ability to use Work Up? Honestly, if it's this frail, I don't think this Pokemon is ever going to get to click Work Up. So I think this probably is the best move that we can get right now. So hey man, if nothing else, at least low sweep allows us to, reduce the speed of whoever we hit it with. Also, by the way, this thing finally gets a stab move. I think Work Up is kind of pointless, right? Because we're not using a mixed Lucario set. Instead, we're just going with full physical. Although, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up going with a special move so that we can use Aura Sphere. But honestly, why go for Aura Sphere when close combat exists, But anyways, okay. Back to our, setup strategy over here. Also, honestly, you know what? If this Pokemon is doing so little damage to me, should I just click Growth, not even click Leech Seed? Because, like, what is this thing going to do to me? Because Because like it's slower than my Ivysaur as well, so it can't even flinch me with Bite. All it can do is just go for Sparks or whatever. So I think I can just use this as setup fodder and just run this entire area with the Ivysaur alone. Is that technically a bad strat? I think it is, because my other Pokemon won't level up as much. Oh, but it actually has Tail Whip, so that will actually carry forward as well to the next fight. So maybe this is not the smartest move then. But that depends on how many Tail Whips it goes for. But anyways, okay. Building up a freaking hard-hitting tank. Dude, that's the entire strat in Pokemon, dude. You find one Pokemon on your opponent's team that cannot do anything to you. You somehow trap the opponent into keeping that Pokemon in. And then you just use it as setup fodder. But, okay, oh my freaking god. You know what? Maybe Ivysaur is not the tank that I want it to be, because, yeah, it's just gonna keep missing these moves, and that will be bad. Because, yeah, by the way, Razor Leaf has missed, I think, like what? I think I've clicked this move 8 times or something. Okay, you know what? Arcane, you can be happy with this one. Seed Bomb is stronger than Razor Leaf, but most importantly, it's not freaking 95% accurate. So yeah, we're definitely taking that over this freaking stupid move. Now, would I prefer Energy Ball? Absolutely. But unfortunately, yeah, Venusaur does not learn that by level up, which is a bit dumb, but what can you do, I suppose. But anyways, okay, how much money do I have? I'm not gonna lie, we're burning through our money like way too quickly. But, oh, okay, well, no, I just, by the way, this is extremely funny. This would have been pretty useful, you know, before this freaking fight where I missed so many Sleep Powders and Razor Leaves. But now it's kind of pointless now. Actually, you know what? Is this worth it? It could technically boost the, what do you call it, accuracy of my Sleep Powders. You know what? We're going with it. Nah, no, don't think too much about it. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. That might be a decent Pokemon to put on the team. Yeah, Obstagoon is no joke, dude. But, okay, oh my god, this Pokemon is actually pretty dang strong. Holy crap. Okay, oh my god, we needed a fighting type like really badly at this point. I'm just realizing that right now. But anyway, can Riolu like get at least... Okay, well, it can get at least one hit off if freaking Linoone misses its attack. Which, you know... Okay, oh my god, we didn't even get the Rock Smash freaking... what do you call it? Defense drop. And I got the 4 hits. Never mind. Imagine if Riolu actually managed to beat the freaking Linoone over here. That would have been crazy, but... oh well, what can you do? But anyways, okay, let's see if... I don't think Quick Attack actually kills this thing, right? Let's try it. You know, what do we have to lose? Okay, it doesn't kill it. Oh my god. And it's going for like accuracy. Like, I think the game at this point knows that I have like bad luck with accuracy. Like, you know, inaccurate moves. So it's just going for that RNG specifically, which is bad because that probably will work in its favor. But anyway, at least Yamper gets actual electric move to spam. I don't think we'll be using Roar, so let's just remove that for now and just take Spark. I'm not gonna lie, physical electric types kind of suck anyway because of just how bad their moveset is. Oh, by the way, speaking of, you know, need for some money, that will definitely save us some money, so I'll definitely take that. Also, oh my god, Raticate. Dude, we're fighting some powerhouse Pokemon at this point. I don't think staying fragile on this team is gonna work too well, if I can be honest. Okay, oh my god. Okay, that crit was definitely appreciated. Okay, oh my god, that might just kill me. Yeah. I don't think the crit even mattered, right? Takedown is like so strong. Okay, oh my god, what has happened to this area? It's like just... Also, they just boosted this thing's attack too. Okay, well, the game is really trying its best to screw me over. But what I would like to ask is that, can I get another max revive? You know, not gonna lie, definitely will be appreciated quite a lot. But anyways, okay, oh my god, dude. No, we can't. Or we don't even have the money for revive. So I can't use Staravia anymore. I mean, I guess that's fine. I can make that work somehow. What do these even rogue balls do? Just 3 times more catch rate? I mean, I guess sure, but anyways, okay, boss battle time. Oh, it's a Team Plasma Grunt. Well, Team Neo Plasma Grunt. You know, that I'm pretty sure there must be a different team over here. But anyways, okay, Cupchew. Okay, oh my god, this Pokemon gets the move Freeze Drive, which is a nice type move that is super effective on water types. So do we think that this guy has it? I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I'm still gonna click Low Sweep anyway because it's my best move, but yeah, like, what do we think? Okay, no, it only has Frost Breath, which is a auto crit move, right? Like, this always crits. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Not that I care too much about it. Okay, oh my god. Frillish. Well, dang, dude, I clicked like the best move and then it got cursed. Bro, I'm cursed right now, I'm not gonna lie. I made such a crazy prediction because I'm pretty sure this dude switched into Frillish because that Frillish has water absorb, right? I refuse to believe otherwise. Also, by the way, oh my god, this Pokemon is a massive problem. But anyways, okay, let's go into Ivysaur. Let's see if Ivysaur can do something. Oh, actually, I think I could have just used this as setup order. I just made a mistake over here. Yeah, probably should have used this as setup order and just, eliminate it over here. But, oh well. At least we'll be able to, I think, hopefully get through this fight. Aqua Cutter. Wait, Aqua Cutter? Okay, I did not knew that Quaxwell learned Aqua Cutter. I thought this learned, what do you call it? Wave Crash, right? The, water type double edge. Okay, a bit weird if you ask me, but anyways, we should be faster here, right? I think this should be just a KO. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, okay, oh my god. Or okay, that is bad, dude. Plasbad, seriously? My god, get better jokes, man. But anyways, okay, free revive. Let's use that on our Pokemon that we can actually use. Okay, oh my freaking god. The Pokemon that killed the last run. Oh my god, this is bad. I mean, technically we are a little bit stronger than before, but I guess Staravia is dying again, dude, because I don't really think I can switch into this Pokemon, right? Well, I don't know. Let's see what it goes for first. Although it probably is just going to go for, yeah, flying type move, which is going to do a lot of damage. So, you know what? Let's pray that breaks and doesn't get crit. Okay, oh my god, dude. Okay, 2 times. That is lucky. And yeah, I think it's time we just, let the overheat rip. Well, provided it lands, obviously. Which, thank god, it does. Okay, oh my god, that was not enough to KO. Never mind, that is bad. Although, do you think this Squawkabilly kills me with any move here? Other than, obviously, 5-hit Fury attack? I guess no harm in, just going for another move. Okay. I think this should be a KO, right? Because, like, we are in overheat. What am I saying? The blaze range? Yeah, I think this should have been a KO always. Even with -2 special attack. Because you are effectively only -1. But anyways. Okay, that... Wait, what? 5 rogue balls. Honestly, why do you even keep giving me that? But anyways, okay, I at least managed to save some Pokemon over here, so that's good. Well, at least I managed to save my strongest Pokemon, so that's, definitely good for the survival of the run at the very least. Okay, hold up. This, first of all. And yeah, I think probably should just focus on, keeping all my Pokemon full health, right? Like, at least for frail Pokemon like this. I'm not too sure. It kind of feels like a waste of money, and also I'm kind of running low on it as well. As for leveling up, I guess let's keep leveling up Riolu, although I'm pretty sure this thing's friendship with me is probably pretty low, right? Because I always let this Pokemon faint. But hey man, can you blame me? Riolu is such a weak Pokemon. It only becomes strong once it becomes a Lucario. But anyways, let's go in with this one. But anyways, Fire spin? No, thank you. We're not a bulky fire type that can make use of that. Okay, drowsy. Do we think this Pokemon has any ghost type moves? It's kind of a problematic Pokemon for me, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Squawkabilly survived the freaking overheat. I think this definitely survives it, right? Because of how bulky this thing is. At least on the special side. Oh yeah, that did absolutely nothing. Okay, oh my freaking god. Although it doesn't seem to have any moves for breaks. Oh wait, Breaksin is not a freaking psychic type right now. I thought Breaksin was a psychic type, not gonna lie. Okay, I mean, and it disabled my only move that could do any damage to it. Never freaking mind. Okay, well if that's the case, I guess we have no choice but to just risk this confusion crit over here, I suppose. Although really hoping that it just clicks disable again for some dumb reason. Never mind. Okay, that did a lot, but hopefully this should be enough. Never freaking mind. And I think that might be enough to kill Master Avia again. My god, dude. Okay, I mean, that is something, I suppose. Sure, man, sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Leveling up is definitely the big challenge in this game, I would say. So let's just at least ensure that whatever comes next, we are faster than that. I think that's the best we can do, honestly. But anyways, okay. Okay, we have an Ultra Ball that might be a revive. No, instead it's a big nugget. I mean, I guess I could take it for now so that we can get a revive later. Okay, cool. And I don't want to click overheat just yet because it would just weaken Breaksin for later. So yeah, I think let's just click flame charge and then go for overheat, I suppose, once. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go for... Actually, you know what? I should probably say this for the boss fight, right? Because I do not know what comes after this. What would be stronger, though? Let me just check breaks and stats real quick. Its special attack is actually not that higher compared to its physical attack. So I think Flame Charge, because it has stab, it is like stronger than Psybeam. So I just need to pray that Hypnosis misses over here. Or it goes for Scratch, which is, you know, honestly, I will just take it at this point. Because I really am just struggling to, what do you call it, keep my team afloat. But hopefully, yeah, we should be able to ride out at least this level, I feel like. Okay. Wide lens for accuracy. Okay, dude. Game is definitely trolling at this point, I'm not gonna lie. But, actually, you know what? Instead of, yeah, using it there, let's use it here. And then, yeah, use our money to heal up this Pokemon. Because I think this might be more useful. Yeah, because next one is... what do you call it? Next is the second last fight of this area, right? And then the boss fight comes. I guess then I'll just heal myself, I suppose. Sure, let's heal Ivysaur. Why not? Okay, Grimer. Okay, I mean, Psybeam probably won't KO it, but it should do decent damage. Alright, cool. Okay, please hit yourself in confusion, dude. I would really like to just, you know, not take any damage. Never mind. Okay, please don't poison me. Never mind. My god, like, things cannot be going any bad, you know, any worse than this, but, oh well. Not much I can do about that. Except for killing this Pokemon, obviously. Which we obviously did, but anyways, okay, cool. Okay, Whirlwind is not good. But anyways, okay, what boss battle awaits us now? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't remember. The only run that made it this far was run number 2, and yeah, this is like run number 5 currently, so I really don't know. Also, should I prioritize healing or should I prioritize... Honestly, you know what? I think let's just take healing. Honestly, I don't think we can do much in this, you know, fight. Honestly, over here, let's just heal fully Quagswell, and then I think we can use an either. Let's use the DX defense. Okay, that actually might have been a smart move. Because Sneasel is a physical attacker, like pure physical attacker. So let's hope it can't do anything to Quaxwell, although it's level 29. Also, why would you go for Metal Claw on a freaking fire type, dude? That is dumb. Okay, I mean, somehow the freaking boss Pokemon are weaker than the normal Pokemon we're facing. Sure, mate. Why not? You know, I'm not even gonna complain about that. That's actually good for me. Also, remind me, wasn't this what do you call it? Part of the game supposed to have a level cap of freaking 32, and I'm only level 24. Oh my god, I'm so bad at leveling up my Pokemon, honestly. Okay, really need to start, you know, what do you call it? Leveling them up so quickly. But anyways, okay, so now we have the option to go into Swamp or the construction site. Any ideas where we would like to go, you know, for our next area? Construction site, probably fighting types, right? We already have like 2 potential fighting types you can use in the future. Swamp, honestly, I do not know. Ground types, maybe? Swamp. Yeah, I guess Swamp would be better, right? Construction only probably has rock types or, what do you call it? Fighting types, right? I can't really think of anything else that would be in a construction area. Unless, of course, these areas don't really mean anything in terms of encounters we get, but okay. A thick fog emerged. Okay, oh my freaking god. Also unrelated, but I am cleaning my PC for the first time in years. So much dust. My god. Do you use your PC regularly? Because yeah, if you use it regularly, then yeah, like that is pretty bad. Just you know, let. Okay, never freaking mind. We have freaking fog over here, which is reducing accuracy of moves. Because Leer is supposed to be 100% accurate, but this thing just missed it for some reason. Okay, I mean, I guess we need a Pokemon with the move Defog, but oh my god. Why is this game doing this? I honestly don't even know, but anyways. Thank god we at least didn't miss anything. Okay, oh my god, you use it daily? Yeah, buddy, you need to keep that thing clean, because that can get bad. Anyway, what are we doing over here? I want to switch Pokemon like randomly because that would be bad, but do you think Riolu's quick attack would actually kill this thing? I think I can switch in at least one crunch. I can switch in on one crunch, but I'm not sure if... Okay, oh my god. Okay, never freaking mind, dude. I guess this still would save it from what do you call it? First time ever owning one. How old is your PC, dude? Because yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As someone who has only ever used PCs, at least for gaming machines, yeah, that is something I used to do regularly. Like even for my laptop, I take it from intervals to like my nearby mechanic so that he can just get this thing cleaned, because I'm not too familiar with laptops, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, I mean I'm getting a rare candy and a bulldoze TM. Can anybody learn this? Only Riolu can. Never mind. 2 years. Yeah, I guess. Oh, you have only yeah, that's fine then, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't used to own laptops. I really hated laptops because of the battery issues and the fact that how quickly they get overheated. Also, they are also really bad at dealing with dust. Like PC, I would say is still like capable of handling it a little bit better than whatever the hell laptops do. But anyways, where are we even using this rare candy on Riolu? I feel like having more useful Pokemon would be better than having one Pokemon that can actually catch up to what we're facing, but I'm not too sure, honestly. I think at least let's keep our starters on level 25. Although, honestly, if freaking all we learn is take down, then... Oh my god, we're getting Clodsire? Poison ground, right? Okay, so I mean, this could be a decent Pokemon to get. By the way, how many of you guys actually remember your very first teams in, competitive or something that you used against an actual person? While this Pokemon has nothing significance, no significance for me at least regarding that, because when I first played against a real person or competitive, I played in Gen 7. But when I played Gen 9, Clodsire was actually on my very first team. So, is this a complete troll over here and has the ability Water Absorb, or is this unaware? Oh, it's unaware Clodsire actually. I mean, that could be actually decent, right? Honestly, you know what? I think it probably is better to have this Pokemon than Riolu, honestly. Because, like, my team is so frail. I think even if this thing becomes Lucario and gives me the Steel typing, I don't think its bulk is gonna handle things too well. So, you know what? I think it's time we replace Riolu and just get a better Pokemon. Sure, why not? Alright. Also, it has the Brave Nature. Okay. Although I'm not sure why they're rating it, calling it, what do you call it? SPD. That's for special defense, dude. Speed is SPE. Why does so many people not know that? But anyways, whatever. At least, it's a decent nature. Because, at the end of the day, Clodsire is slow anyway, so who cares if it has a minus speed nature? The plus attack can definitely help though. But anyways, okay, what do we get? XP Charm. Increase gains of XP points by 25%. Honestly, you know what? I think we kind of need this pretty badly. Also, Shellos. My god, I'm not gonna lie. I think we faced this Pokemon before as well, but I was too preoccupied at the time. But yeah, I really hate this Pokemon and its evolutionary line. This has been, pain in the ass to deal with, like, ever since I was a kid. I never liked this Pokemon. And as an adult, I hate it even more, if I can be honest. So to be honest, the reason why I hate it is probably, not its fault and more of my fault for being bad at this game. But, hey man, screw this Pokemon, still. And by the way, for anybody, who's interested in that, so the only time I've ever participated in a gaming tournament was for the Gen 8 Little Cup. And yeah, I practiced for I think 80 games. I had reached 1400 ELO, which I think at the time was just barely under 500. Or top 500 in Little Cup, because Little Cup isn't played that much. But yeah, so I was grinding out for that. And then the first opponent that I faced, they had a lot of experience and they brought a freaking, I think it was a complete, it's a popular set for this Pokemon where this has an ability called Sticky Hold. And I think this Pokemon is used to use Sticky Hold, Berry Juice as setup move, and then Facade. Facade was its only damaging move. And the thing is, I brought, because I was using, a team with Fungus for the most part when I was, practicing for Little Cup. But for that match, I decided not to bring Fungus. And obviously, as you can probably think, because this Pokemon only has one weakness, which is Grass, yeah, I got completely destroyed by this Pokemon. This Pokemon swept my entire team. And I got disqualified in round 1. So yeah, this Pokemon just has a terrible memory for me. But to be honest, ever since I was a kid, this Pokemon has been a pain to deal with because yeah, so one move that is pretty common that we get from Gen 4 and Gen 5 is Grass Knot. And I was like, well, that's a 4-time super effective move. So, surely I can just freaking just click that and kill this Pokemon that is 4 times weak to freaking grass, right? So, you would think that would work. But somehow, this stupid Pokemon would always live the hit. Now, I didn't know the reason why it lived so many of, those Grass Knots until much later when I become older and I realized that Grass Knot's base power is actually determined by the target's weight. And apparently if your target is too light, the freaking move, the Grass Knot does very little damage. And what do you know? Freaking Shellos and its evolution Gastrodon have extremely low weight. Which is stupid considering in the Pokemon anime, Gastrodon literally held Ash's Staraptor on the ground with its own body. And I'm pretty sure it was the body weight that Gastrodon was using, not its, suction abilities or whatever it has to, keep itself on the ground. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when I realized that the reason why I was not killing this Pokemon with Grass Knot was because it was so light, yeah, it really pissed me off. This Pokemon just sucks. Yeah, I've never liked what do you call it, this thing, the Gastrodon. But anyways, trainer battle? Yeah, that's what I thought, because it was not on level 45. But anyways. Okay, let's see what she has. Finneon. Okay, I mean, as long as this doesn't have Ice Beam, I think we should be good. Because I set up like 2 growths before this, so that would be bad if I manage to hit myself, because yeah, self hits do get boosted by my own hits. But thankfully it seems like we can at least... Okay, never mind. Apparently Ivysaur is that weak that I don't even get to KO this Pokemon. Well, that raises some problems. Do I just risk it? Because technically all I need to do is just break out of confusion here. Hopefully. Okay, oh my god, I'm lucky actually, not gonna lie. Yeah, there were so many chances over there for me to just screw that over. I could have missed my Seed Bomb, I could have hit myself in confusion. Or, you know, that Water Pulse could have just crit. Although I think I probably would have survived that, right? I'm not too sure. I wasn't paying attention to the damage. But anyways, Clamperl. Okay, so I'm going to guess this Pokemon is holding the Deep Sea Scale item, right? That doubles its offensive stats. So it's probably correct to just stay in and attack. Okay, never mind. I think Ivysaur is just going down. Yeah, I think that would just kill me, right? Yeah, unfortunate. Although, should I count that as confirmed that this Pokemon has the Deep Sea Scale item? I'm not too sure if I can be honest. I think Yamper is pretty frail, so it probably doesn't have that, right? I'm not too sure if I can be honest. Yeah, that item can be pretty dangerous on Clamperl because Clamperl's offensive stats gonna get pretty highly boosted, but okay, oh my god, I clicked the wrong freaking move by the way. I wanted to click Spark, not the Bite, but hey man, could have just given me some freaking what do you call it, flinches as well, but never mind. That still should be fine, hopefully. As long as I can get some revives at the very least. But anyways, so this thing only seems to have Water Gun, right? So do I just use this as, what do you call it, double team? Because like, technically this area has Fog, right? So, you know, Fog plus double team means, you know, very little chances to actually hit your moves. Should I get cute with such strategies? I mean, I guess there's nothing, you know, hurting me from trying that. Because, you know, at the end of the day, I am kind of out of money and I can't really heal my Pokemon. And this Pokemon is perfectly set up for me to just, you know, build up these boosts over here. Because, like, what is it going to do? But anyways, okay, hopefully I can just, you know, make a giant setup over here. Okay, oh my freaking god, dude. Okay, I mean, that is amazing. You know, imagine +6 Staravia on evasion in an area that has Fog, which also reduces accuracy of moves. that is pretty funny, not gonna lie. Which, by the way, I think, what do you call it? If you use Rain Dance, does that remove Fog? I never tried that in Diamond and Pearl, if I can be honest. Also, this thing just got paralyzed 3 freaking times in a row. Oh my god. That is quite the RNG, dude. Okay, what happened to my buttons? Okay, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, guys. I think that should be my 6th one. I wasn't even counting. Can I see how many... Oh yeah, that's my 6th evasion. Oh my god, this Staravia cannot be hit now, I think. So I think this just runs through the entire fight now. Because, yeah, what is going to touch this thing? Okay, oh my freaking god. This Clamperl is about to, like, what do you call it? The trainer of this freaking Clamperl. It's about to just pull out her hair in frustration. Because, yeah, this thing... Oh. Okay, actually, she landed 1 hit. And apparently, she just needs to land 1 more to actually KO the Staravia. Well, unfortunately, she doesn't get the ability to do that. So, that's something, dude. Okay, oh my freaking god. The freaking Staravia is just set up right now. Honestly, switching it out is just gonna be a complete waste, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, can I get a max revive or something? No, they only gave me a revive, but I kind of need this big nugget too. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, nah, let's just put our money a little bit on this boy right here who has been, graciously set up for us. Also, well. Aren't we swallowing some nuts, huh? Our opponents will definitely be swallowed these nuts over here. Okay, never mind. I'm actually swallowed these nuts. How the hell did this thing even landed a hit? Because, yeah, I still have my freaking +6 evasion in freaking fog, and this thing still hit me. Which, by the way, yeah, I should probably use Endeavor here, right, to lower this thing's, what do you call it, HP? It probably does more damage than Body Slam, or like, wing attack anyway. But anyways, okay. Oh, okay, oh my god, it actually landed the hit. Never freaking mind, dude. Well, I guess that is punishment. Proper punishment, I suppose, for putting my money on a +6 evasion mon. But I suppose the game really wanted to, make a swallow these nuts joke anyway. But you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, I should probably look at the time, honestly. Oh, light screen actually could be useful, not gonna lie. Especially for special defenses. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Let's just take that over Tail Whip. Not that Tail Whip is gonna help this Pokemon much. But anyways, okay. Oh, okay, oh my god, it's actually gotten pretty late at this point. I guess I should probably just call the stream off at this point then. But before we do that, let's just revive our Ivysaur real quick. And yeah, heal up Clodsat too. I don't want to keep this Pokemon like low HP right now. It's like one of my bulkier Pokemons, but anyways. And then level up... honestly, when does this Yamper evolve? I think Staravia is close to evolving, so probably should level up him first, right? Let's level him up first. And get Aerial Ace, which actually would be amazing for this area, right? Because Aerial Ace can never miss. Okay, cool. Alright, so... okay, oh my god, another one, huh? Oh, this time this is level 32. Okay, I mean, let's see how we do against level 32 Swalot. Although I'm not gonna lie, these Body Slams are probably gonna hit very hard. Oh my god. But the problem is, how do I deal with this Pokemon? Do you have a ground type move? I have Yawn though. I guess we can use that. Okay, oh my god, this Pokemon is doing way too much damage, honestly, not gonna lie. Let's see. Acid Spray, okay, that's for reducing my special defense. Although I don't think this should have any special attacks to actually do big damage to me, right? So this should be fine. Honestly, I don't even know. But anyways, okay, at least we landed our freaking, Yawn. But now I need something to come in that can take a hit and then, finish this thing off and, in return as well. Which I guess probably will be just Quaxwell, right? Okay, let's see. I think this is probably my strongest Pokemon. Okay, oh my god, I got the Body Slam Para as well, which is kind of bad. Okay, I mean, that is something, dude. But anyways, should I go with Leech Seed? The problem is this Pokemon gets the ability, I think, Liquid Ooze, which will actually damage me for, absorbing its HP from Leech Seed. So I don't actually want to do that. Okay, let's see how much we do. Okay, oh my god, this Pokemon is super bulky and we're like under-leveled as hell, so... it always, screws me over, but anyways... Okay, oh my god, I think we need another Aqua Cutter into Aqua Jet to finish this Pokemon off. It's kinda risky, especially when we can get paralyzed like that. But anyways, okay, I would like to at least get through this Pokemon before I end stream. Because yeah, this Pokemon is kind of a problem. Okay, okay, thank god we don't actually need to click, Aqua Jet to finish this off. Okay, cool. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god, I'm also running out of money. How am I gonna heal my Pokemon? That's gonna be a problem. Let's just heal Braixen and what do you call it? This one over here for a while, and I suppose let's heal Crocsad too, and then go with a plus attack, I suppose. Oh, okay, what is this? What's this? You found a chest? Okay, what is this? The mysterious chest. A beautifully ornamented chest stands on the ground. There must be something good inside, right? Will you open it? Can I get screwed over by this thing? 30% something terrible. Okay, 30% chance that I would get something terrible. Rest of the time, we get from okay to good rewards. I mean, I guess if there's no cost to opening this, then why not? A couple great tools and items. What great tools and items? Baton. Allow passing along effects when switching Pokemon, which also bypasses traps. Okay, dang, dude, that might actually be pretty powerful, not gonna lie. Receive 1 egg. Honestly, how does these egg vouchers work? Does anybody know? I've collected some of these during my runs, but I'm not sure what they are used for, if I can be honest. But I guess I can take this, baton and just give it to Ivysaur. Also, oh my god, how many Swallows are there in this one freaking area, dude? I'm not gonna lie, these these nuts jokes are getting a little bit too much for me to deal with, if I can be honest. Especially when I'm getting paralyzed like that, which is not great, but oh well. Okay, oh my god. Okay, that probably is torrent range, right? Although that probably doesn't really matter anything because I don't think I will do too much damage. Yeah. I could switch into Breaks In, but that's kind of risky. So I'm just going to, Cloud's Eye over here and then yawn this thing. That probably helps us out. And then see if we can deal with these Pokemon. Because my god, this thing's bulk is like crazy. Although I'm not sure, is the strategy for this game? Because from what I'm seeing, I don't think sticking with one team is actually like that effective than just catching whatever the next Pokemon, you encounter that is like higher level than your Pokemon. I don't know, seems like that's kind of the ability, that's kind of how this game is working, but I'm not too sure. But anyways, we just clicked an inaccurate move, by the way, which I somehow landed. Okay, dude, sure, why not? But anyways, okay, now I would like this Pokemon to stay asleep. Although it is guaranteed to stay asleep for this turn. But can Breaks In finish it off from, this HP range? Now that's the question. Well, let's see if, we can KO it from here. Okay, well, I don't know if the crit mattered or not, but yeah, that was kind of scary. Because if this thing woke up and then clicked Body Slam, that probably would do too much. But anyways, okay. We're about to come to the boss of this area. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Oh wait, I spammed through my freaking menu. Uh-oh. And then I think I used Lure by mistake. Okay, well that's bad. I guess in that case, let's just use Psybeam on Marini. And actually, should I try and catch Marini? That might be a decent Pokemon. Now that I think about it. But I guess for now... Okay, oh my god, Poliwhirl is super fast, dude. Holy crap. But anyways, okay. Hopefully Marini targets Ivysaur for some reason. Although this hopefully just kills. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. They targeted Breaks In, so Breaks In won't be available for the boss fight, I think. Because we won't get the revive most likely. Okay, oh my god, my team is so badly battered, dude. That's kind of bad, not gonna lie. But anyways, Cloud's Eye can probably not take a hit, right? Let's see. I guess Wing Attack this and then Seed Bomb the Poliwhirl, just like before. Although never mind. Apparently even Body Slam was from Poliwhirl was enough to KO it. Okay, I mean that is something, dude. I miss triple battles. I'm not gonna lie, I am one that does not actually miss them too much, if I can be honest. The problem with the triple battles was that, they were too freaking crazy, not gonna lie. I thought we would get a 6v6 one day. Bro, I'm pretty sure you put that on a Nintendo console, the Nintendo console would probably crash. Yeah, I don't think we are ready for 6v6 battles, dude. I don't think we have the technology yet to actually, handle that type of stuff without just, just breaking the, hardware in its entirety. But hey, man, maybe that's just me. Maybe Nintendo, can somehow make it work, but they just don't. I don't know. But anyways. Okay, can I get a free revive? That's kind of needed badly. No, unfortunately, we can't. Okay, well, whatever. Let's heal Ivysaur then and see if we can deal with this, whatever boss there is. Okay, it's the poison type the gym leader, Roxy, from, Black 2 and White 2. And she leads with the toxicity. Although I don't think this Pokemon can do anything to Clodsire, right? Yeah, I thought so. It can't actually do anything to Clodsire. So the Scolipede is definitely scary to deal with, not gonna lie. Dude, holy crap. Also, these Pokemon are level 38 and I'm like level 29. I think I was supposed to have a Venusaur right now. Oh my god, how did we end up like this low level, honestly? I have no freaking idea. But anyways, Slam does absolutely nothing. Oh my god, dude, that's kind of bad. But anyways, that Bugs looks like a boss. It is pretty much a boss, dude. This Pokemon is very powerful. It's crazy because in Gen 5 when it was first introduced, it for the most part only looked scary. It wasn't actually that dangerous of a Pokemon. But yeah, then in Gen 6 its attack stat was buffed and boy, this thing is just broken these days. I think this Pokemon is even banned from OU and UU as well, right? I don't remember the, last time this Pokemon was available, but yeah, this Pokemon was absolutely crazy. But anyways, what do I do now? I can't actually touch this Pokemon outside of Leech Seed. Okay, I mean, that's something, but anyways, let's see how much this does. Okay, oh my god, that does way too much. I should have just clicked Sleep Powder, honestly. Predicting that would just wake up. Because yeah, now what do I do? Okay, I mean, that is something. Do you think Clodsire can survive a hit? Probably not, right? Okay, oh my god. The fog is still around, so maybe I can just get a, dodge over here? Nope. Unfortunately, nope. Alrighty then. Okay, well, that is bad, dude. So apparently we really needed breaks in over here, huh? Unless Clodsire can somehow pull off the victory, dude. Maybe? By the way, hi Tater, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you are seeing destruction, honestly, at this point. But at least Clodsire is holding off. So there's that, I suppose. Okay. Okay, oh my god. I mean, I guess we can take out at least one Pokemon. Although I don't know if we can deal with the other team members, though. Like, Clodsire kind of needs, like, insane RNG right now to actually win. Honestly, now that I think about it, that miss, the Slam miss actually kind of helped, right? Because we got HP from Scolipede back. At least that's the way I'm seeing it. I'm just basically trying, all my hands at this point. Also, oh my god, that was so many levels. And then she brings out a Trubbish, which... okay, I think I'm just about to die to a trash can, dude. Or trash bag. If this trash bag doesn't miss a hit, I'm just dead. Okay, I mean, that's one. Okay. No way freaking Clodsire just clutched this freaking fight, dude. I mean, Arceus has been screwing me over pretty badly, just like this, throughout this entire, stream. So maybe it's time I get some compensation back, Just maybe some, a miss over here, then a miss over there. Oh. Wait, okay, oh my god, dude. Oh, okay, oh my god. We are literally getting the freaking chance of our life and this freaking thing is missing. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Oh my freaking god, dude. Okay. Clodsire the favorite child right now. Oh my god. Dude, what is happening? Okay, 2 Pokemon. Oh, but neutralizing gas. Okay, I mean, I guess Unaware is freaking useless, but anyways. Never mind. I think that's a... Never mind. My god, not gonna lie, dude. If that RNG had clutched up a little bit more, I think Cloudza could have just, won that fight. Honestly, not gonna lie. But I guess that is run number 5. Honestly, it went pretty farther compared, from what I was thinking when I realized that I was this under-leveled. But anyways, I would say attempt number 5 was a good run. I think it's probably the correct time to call this, stream right here as well. So yeah, for anybody who stuck out through the stream, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed your time over here. The next stream I might be able to do tomorrow because I was able to record a lot today as well. So maybe I'll be able to, though that depends on what happens because I have to record How Right song mainly, and those recordings tend to be long. So yeah, I'm just gonna be trying my best. Next stream will start run number 6. And hopefully we'll be able to make some good decisions regarding our starters this time, and also match our levels a little bit better. But yeah, next time you pick power over accuracy and you win. I mean, to be honest, Arcane, that's what I was doing this entire stream now, wasn't I? But yeah, hopefully next stream we get the run number 6, and hopefully run number 6 makes it to... I think level 200 is the final level for this game, at least on the classic run. So yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. But until then, have a wonderful day or night, everyone. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you all have a wonderful day.